Hello everyone, welcome back to our playthrough of Mass Effect. We are in pursuit of Matriarch Benezia's daughter Liara Tassoni. And no, she's a archaeologist of some sort. And I guess she's supposed to help us with the Protheans, or?
I might start to feel uncomfortable. How are
Huh.
your men doing, Shepard?
Okay, I want my barrier up. Probably should have thrown that. Yeah, whatever. You're going to get... And you're annoying, so you'll die too. Oh, it went pretty well. I want something I want something else besides toxic rounds. Let's see what I got. What are my options? Yes, take all, whatever. I got better stuff than this now. 14% damage, minus 20% rate of fire. No, improved sighting, increases weapon accuracy. Heatsink 2, 12% heat absorption. Okay, first in that we're going to get plus. We're fighting synthetics right now. Plus 25 weapons. Minus 30% damage. Do I have some? We'll do weapon force, I guess. Hammerhead round 2. High caliber bullet. Let's do. I can get combat sensor. Can improve my ability to see things. Improved sighting. That seems to be a major problem for me right now. Let's do that. Oh, actually, my accuracy rating is 1, so it won't do that much. It'll be like 1.07. So actually, let's do. No, none of these are doing it for me. Minus rate of. They're all trash. Yeah, sure, whatever. Do I have a better armor option as well? Okay, so Scorpion 1 is just literally better than what I have on right now. So my options are... So we'll put... This will give me twice the amount of shields, more biotic protection, more damage protection. Yeah, sure. And since this is useless, we will Omni-Gel it. Great, okay. Okay, it's going swimmingly. Yeah, like an elevator.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Okay, let's walk up to this barrier, see if we can do anything. Okay, can't do anything there. That's okay. We'll go down the elevator. Trick to a video game is always go to the area it doesn't look like you're supposed to go to, because that's probably where any sort of hidden bonus item blah 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 will be. More elevators, by the way. Everybody's favorite part of these games is the elevators. Medical kit. Okay, we got... Oh, there is geth somewhere. I see it on my radar. There it is. Let's get my barrier up. Rex, I need you to... Why can't you do anything, Rex? Okay, but Tally... Which one of these has the most shields? That one does. Shield overload... That one. Oh, we leveled up. Okay. lacking in right now. Warp was pretty good, but I'd like to make my barrier better. Barrier maxed out, absorbs 1,000 points of damage and lasts 23 seconds. Okay. Vanguard, don't care about you yet. Equip medium armor. Will you make me damage? Yeah, I'm having a problem with dying right now, so we'll work on that. We also need to get up to Master Unity, though, at some point. Okay. I also want to improve my passive regen at some point. I'll have to do that with credits, though. The elevator broke. Guess we won't be getting on that thing again. What? Is there somebody in there? Hey, look. Everybody say hi.
Hello? Can somebody help me? Please?
Maybe.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting! This place is crawling with geth.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara Tassoni. I am an archaeologist. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Okay.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
See, Krogan, that's how we brought Mr. Erdnot Rex along. Okay, so it's, it's a puzzle. Hey, look, there's geth down there. Let's shoot him. Probably wasn't a great idea, seeing as we can't. Okay, you die now. We'll throw you. Excuse me, who shot me from over here? You. You're pathetic now. And I want my barrier up. Excuse you. Get wrecked. Alright.
All targets down.
It feels like the shooting sound is actually a bit loud. Sound. Hardware audio. What is that? That music sound effect volume. Let's see if that helps. That's a little bit better. Okay. Wait, crap. Where am I? Where do I go? Is there anything around here? God, at least I don't have to loot corpses to get free stuff. Is there anything in here? Yes, there is. Nope, nope. Take all. look, a mining laser. What if we can use this? Okay, up. Nope. Up, right. Up, down. Up. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Down. Right. Left. Up. Down. Down. Left. Up. Up. Down. Down. Left. Down. Up. Down. Down. Left. Right. What? Up. Down. Down. Left. There we go. Okay. Huh, this thing is pretty big. What happens if I shoot it? Nothing. Great. Alright. I'm gonna save. Okay. Let's open this up, see what happens. Alright. Let's go save Miss Sony.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Alright,
I
here we
still cannot
go.
believe all this. Why would the geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Yes, yes I
Seren's
do.
looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Alright, so now we gotta go fight that Krogan she was talking about. Krogan with the geth. Alright, we'll see how this goes. This is one of those obnoxious, if you die, you have to go through all that talking again, which is annoying. Okay. Hopefully we get this on the first try. He has a really difficult charge ability, though. I might die a couple times.
Don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Alright, so I want my barrier up. Rex, you're going to throw him. And the shock trooper will get the overload. And I will throw you too. Oh, I got an achievement. I don't know what I did, but cool. And let's get shield boost going. Die. Where's the... okay. Where is the evil Krogan? I don't see him quite yet. Liara, I know you're a powerful biotic. You could help out here. Instead of just cowering right there. Where's the evil Krogan? Okay, we'll get this guy. You're annoying me. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. have more of a kill 'em option than I'm doing right now. Okay, we took care of, I think we got all the geth, but now we gotta deal with the Krogan. There he is. We'll use warp and on him. And then, I guess I will turn on shield boost. Yeah, see, here's the problem, you can do that. Get up, get up, get up, get up. And now I need to use healing. Damn, God. Here's the problem, you can't let him get near you. Critical mission failure. Alright, that was our first death. Alright, resume last save. Yes, 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 yes,
We
yes.
have to hurry. The whole
We're getting
place
out
is...
of here. Blah, blah, blah. Wait for it to come up. We did a good job getting rid of the geth at least. Yeah, whatever. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Come on.
We don't have...
Oh, okay. Instead, let's try killing him first. Oh. Okay. Can you throw him? What are my options? Can I throw him? Shoot him until he dies. Okay, we got him. Let's get the geth out of the way now. So I found normally in boss fights you have to take care of all the little things so you don't have to worry about them. Then you can focus on the boss. Looks like just taking out the boss in this one was a better plan. Oh well. Alright. Liara, feel free to help out anytime. Can I throw yet? No. Do that. Die, die, die. Okay. Are you still alive? Ah, that was easy. Yeah, that went a lot better the second time. That was quite loud. I don't know about you guys, this is way too loud for me. Okay, but I check settings in just a second. It's like I just left something now. Sorry about this, guys. I'm scared to press escape, though, in case that messes up the, cutscene. Alright. Well, that went pretty well.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn.
I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
You're not much of an expert, Doctor. The answer's been standing in front of you the whole time. The Protheans were wiped out by a race of machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
So, I've been thinking about this. At the end of each major mission, you can give a report to the Council, and one of the popular things to do is you call them up and then immediately hang up.
Patch him through, Joker.
I've
Setting
said
up the
I'm not
link
gonna
now,
do
Commander.
that.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Okay, so we're going to keep the council informed. I'm not just going to
Liara's
hang
on
up
our
on them.
side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Oh my god.
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay, well, let's go talk to people now, see what they think. This is another classic aspect of Mass Effect, running around talking to people at the end of a mission. How do I get down? Where am I? Let's go talk to everybody. And that's how we'll end this episode. Let's go talk to Caden first. In this sultry orange romantic light.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Bellyaching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or...
No, we're not romancing Caden, by the way.
Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan?
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned. Sorry to have wasted your time, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Caden. And this is my private quarters. Let's go check out Liara now, see if she's chilling with Dr. Chakwas. Or not.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, maybe Liara isn't in here. Oh, here she is. Yo, what's up, girl?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
I just want to talk.
Of course. I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Let's learn about Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term. Not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can unravel that mystery in a later game.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never...
Yeah, I already heard this stuff.
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their...
Blah, blah, blah. Already been through this.
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari
Few sapiens... We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
Yes, I do.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
No problem, Liara.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So, in Mass Effect 1, your romance options are pretty limited. If you're a femship, you can choose either Caden or Liara. And if you're a male Shepard, you can choose Ashley or Liara. Back in the day when this game first came out, that was a big old scandal. You could have lesbian sex with an alien. It was scandalous. That was back in the days before gay marriage was legalized everywhere. And now it's like you can do whatever in a BioWare game, but this people were actually upset when this one first came out.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Cool.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Alright, you have nothing interesting to say. Let's go check in with Ashley, Rex, and Garrus.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, we learned a little bit about the history of Rex.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex.
Space racist.
Should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I trust that's not insubordination, I hear.
No, ma'am. That's patriotism. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
See, they want to they conflate the renegade path with being like this pro-human, anti-alien. I'm not about that. I'm going to do the renegade path, but I'm also all about the aliens.
This is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
No, ma'am.
I come from a military family, too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
Mainly I wanted to serve. Protect the Alliance, save lives, you know?
Glad to hear it. I'd hate to think you were out here for a free college education.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No,
we already did that.
I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every
That's odd.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
I know. But I'm not gonna bet she's on our side just because Benezia didn't hug her enough. I'll keep an eye on her. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alright, so that was round 1 of Ashley's space racism. Okay. Now we'll talk to Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Alright, well I think we've talked to everybody we need to. We will head up the elevator and see what we can do. I don't know where we'll go next, but we'll see what our options are. Maybe we'll go hang out at Pinnacle Station. I don't know. Or maybe we'll go to Pharos, or... yeah, we have lots of options. We're definitely not headed back to the Citadel, though, anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you next time. Bye now.